lesson today is system of equation, and I mean by system of equation is two equations. And in SAT we have two equations, one of first degree and one of first degree, so both of them of first degree, or one of first degree and the second one of second degree. First, let's go to the first with first. First, to solve two equations of first degree, how do I know that are first degree? As we notice here that y to the power of 1 and x to the power of 1. So both of the equations on the first degree. He's asking about the value of x, so I need to solve them. We have two methods to solve the two equations of first degree. But before we start solving them, we need to arrange the two equations. And usually we prefer to arrange it in the form ax plus by is equal c, to keep x to the left, y to the right, and the absolute value is after the equality sign. We have many methods. We have substitution method, elimination method. Okay, any one you prefer, or any of these two methods you prefer and you are able to solve with, you can go through it. And not all the equations or not all the questions in SAT following the same steps of working. So let's go through it. I have 2x minus 3y and I have x plus 3y. So I can notice that coefficient of y in equation number 2 and coefficient of y in equation number 3 are different. Different values and different in sign. No, same values but different in sign. So negative and positive. So directly I can add the two equations. What do I mean by add the two equations? I write the two equations like this. And I start adding the values. 1x plus 2x is 3x. Negative 3y plus positive 3y give me 0. So now I don't have a value of y. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So all what I have to do is divide both of terms by 3, so x is equal to 3. So it's direct. I used the adding of the two terms method. I add them. I didn't use the substitution method. What if I am asking about the value of y? Yani, he didn't ask for x, he asked for what, the value of y. So you are going to take this value and go to the first equation or the second equation, up to you. Let's take the second equation, x plus 3y is equal to 3. In this equation, I'm going to replace x with 3. So 3 plus 3y is equal to 3. By moving 3 to the other side, so 3y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0. That if I am asking about the value of y. Something else, this is called the intersection point between the two lines. And intersection point between these two lines, it means that the point of x is equal to 3 and the point of y is equal to 0. So the two lines intersects at the point 3 and 0. Second equation, 3x minus y is equal to 8 and x plus 2y is equal to 3. And as we can see in both of the two equations, there is no same values. Here is 3 and the coefficient here is 1. Here is negative 1 and the coefficient here is positive 2. So since this coefficient is negative, I will multiply this equation by 2. Why 2, Mr. Hisham? Because this one will be negative 2 and this one will be positive 2, and I will add them together. So after multiplying this equation by 2, and notice that you are going to multiply 2 by each term, by each what term. So 6x minus 2y is equal to 16. And I will put down the second equation the same. Then I will add the two equations. 7x is equal to 19. So x is equal 19 over 7. And it's 4 digits. So in the grid, you are going to write it as 19/7. 19/7. In the third question, he's asking to find the value of y. And it may give you a hint about how to find the value of y. So I may think of canceling the value of x. Instead of solving the equation for x and then replace it in y, I may think of cancel the value of x. So the coefficient of x here is 2, but the coefficient of x here is 1. So what about multiplying this equation by negative 2? Why negative 2? So the first equation is 2x plus 3y is 10, but the second equation after multiplying by negative 2 is going to be negative 2x. And in this case, I can cancel them together. But 1y times negative 2 is negative 2y, and negative 2 times 4 is 8. Add them. 3y minus 2y is 1y, is equal 10 minus 8 is 2. So I did it in only 3 steps of work. Regarding question number 4, x plus 3y is equal to 4 and 6x plus 6y is equal to 12. And he is looking for the value of x. What I'm supposed to do, I may cancel the value of y. So I am going to multiply this equation only by -2, also by -2. Why? Because 3 multiplied -2 gives me -6. So your idea is to have coefficient of y in positive and another coefficient of y with positive. Negative and positive can be cancelled. So -2x minus 6y, and don't forget to multiply -2 by 4 is -8. And then 6x plus 6y is equal to 12. Add the two equations together. So 4x is equal to 4. So x is equal to 1. So this is how we can solve the two equations. And don't forget that we should arrange the two equations first. Question number 5. He is asking to find the value of x minus y. Regarding these questions, and he is asking for x minus y, while you are solving SAT, you may think you don't have to do all the steps of working, and you don't have to find the value of x, and then you plug it in, and then find the value of y, then you find x minus y. You may think by using the two equations. One of the methods, or one of the ideas, is to add the two equations directly. Why? 2x plus x is 3x, and -4 plus y is -3y is equal 9. And if you divided this equation by 3, it will give you directly x minus y is equal to 3. So x minus y is equal to 3. So I didn't find the value of x, and I didn't find the value of y. I figured out the difference between them directly. This is one of the methods. Another idea, I can divide this equation by 2. It's going to be x minus 2y is equal to 3. And the second equation, x plus y is equal to 3. Add these two equations together. So it's going to be 2x minus y is equal to 6. But we didn't solve the equation. So one of the ideas, it may work with you. Another one or another idea, it may not work. Why I did this idea? So anything you are thinking about while you are working and solving the homework, you should try it. I will do divided by 2, for example. It will help or it will not. Okay, but what if I add? But what if I subtract? For example, 2x minus x is equal to x, and -4 minus y is -5y, and 6 minus 3 is give me 3. No, it doesn't help me. Okay, so you may think of ideas, you may apply it on the paper that you are solving with to try solving SAT questions by many methods. Another example, and as we can see in example 6, he is using the fraction while solving. And notice that half x can be written as x over 2, and y over 3 can be written as third y. You have in the denominator 3 and 2. What the common fact, what the lowest common multiples of 2 and 3? You will notice that 2 and 3, both of them, their lowest common multiples is 6, because 6 is divisible by 2 and 3, or one of the multiples of 2 and 3 is 6. So I will multiply the whole equation first by 6. Why is that, Mr. Hisham? Because working with fraction is a little bit difficult for you. So I will put down the same equation first, then multiply this equation by 6. Half of 6 is 3, so this is 3x. And third of x is 2, so plus 2y is equal to 6. See, now the equation is ready. I cancel this or add the two equations. 4x is equal to 16, so x is equal to 4. So not all the questions in system of equation for first and first is following the same steps of working. Okay, you may add the two equations, you may multiply, you may cancel x, you may cancel y, and so on. Another example, he is looking for the value of x plus y from these two equations. He is looking for the value of x plus y. So you may think of solving these two equations by a different method. You may think of adding them. So 2x and 8y. Oh, notice first that we forgot to arrange. So the first step is to write it in arranged form. So 3x plus 8y is equal to 4. Let's add them. 2x and 3x is 5x. Negative 3 and positive 8 is positive 5. Is equal to 10. By dividing the whole equation by 5, so it's clear for us that x plus y is equal to 2. X plus y is equal to 2.